The 2017 AFL season. What a year it has been. So many great games.
It's play on, Crozier snap round the body as he bent it back, Crozier, he loves it. Fremantle have got the lead back. Fumble opens the door a little bit. Here's Walters, he'll love this situation. Michael Walters, he makes no mistake, 4 in a row to Fremantle.
For his second goal of the night to win the game. It's a draw. In the middle of the ground, desperate stuff from both teams, and the Brisbane Lions hang on.
Shocks.
They've done what every other team hasn't been able to do this year. Beat the Giants in a close one. 1 second left. The siren sounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
And how good is that? How sweet the taste of victory. It's in the optimum position. It's downfield anyway. And now it's a goal to win. She can't miss from there.
Batterings.
It's a freak show right now.
Make the margin triple figures.
Bins.
Look out.
The great swag.
Look at a celebration.
Give us the shotgun.
Late victories.
Surely one. Surely Walters, no. Ballot. McCarthy. They come from everywhere.
Can he get moved the ball? Oh, he's done it, topping goal. You genius.
And look at them getting back. They're all going to kick after the siren. In extra time to send the West Coast Eagles on in season 2017. He's kicked the goal.
23 rounds and 3 weeks of finals later, we have our final two. The Crows and the Tigers. I wonder if anyone predicted that final. But how did they get there? The Crows started with a win against the Giants. Then came a victory over the struggling Hawthorn. Then came their rivals. Another victory. Essendon, they couldn't stop them. Gold Coast, no problem. Then they battered Richmond. Who knew they'd both end up in the final? 6 games, 6 wins, at least 100 points scored in each one. Absolute dominance. Who could stop them? North Melbourne found a way. And just a week later, so did another Melbourne side. The Demons this time with the victory. Did that affect the Crows? Nope. The Lions defeated. Fremantle defeated. But then came Geelong. An excellent victory for the Cats halted the Crows. Before the bye they beat the Saints. But after the bye, Hawks came along. After having a poor first half to the season, they shocked the Crows at the Oval. Unexpected. Calculated. Deserved. But the Crows bounced back yet again, beating Carlton along with the 2016 champs and revenge on Melbourne. More revenge followed, this time on Geelong. They would meet again soon. A scare came against Collingwood, but a familiar occurrence happened. Collingwood choked.
It's been sport at its very best. How does it end? We don't know. Now we do. It's a draw.
A fantastic game that ended in a draw. What a game that was. An astonished crowd left in shock. And then came Port Adelaide.
Eddie, look out. No. Eddie, the unbelievable. A lot of love in the house for Eddie. There's a lot of love worldwide for Eddie. It's hard not to love him, regardless of who you barrack for.
Finals place chasing Essendon would be the next challenge. The Crows victorious once again. But then came the Swans, the informed team. They beat the Crows after some controversy. Round 23 ended with a 29-point loss to the Eagles, who needed that to get to the finals, but the Crows secured top spot regardless due to a favour from Geelong. Week 1 of the finals came along and they would face the same team from week 1 of the season, the Giants. A dominant victory earned them a place in the preliminary final. They would eventually face the Cats, and well, we all know how that went.
Around the corner, here's Beds, got the bend on it. What about that? It just peels around the goalpost. Gives on the chance. Gave it to Cameron. He puts on the afterburners. Goes long to the square. Beds getting back. Henderson may well be a goal.
Never kicked 3 in a final before, but he has now. He's got the hat-trick, one in each of the 3 quarters.
Lynch did the boot smother then. His boot, I mean, to Jenkins. Jenkins to Betts. Betts, the little handball. Umpire almost got in the way. Jenkins finishes with it and he's got 3.
Adelaide are in the grand final.
A place secured in the final by the best team. Who can stop them? Only the Tigers stand in their way. But how did the Tigers get there? Like the Crows, a dominant start. 5 games, 5 victories. Carlton, Collingwood, West Coast, Brisbane and Melbourne the ones to suffer. Then came that big loss to the Crows. Would they recover? A 32-point lead over the Bulldogs. Was it enough? Nope. A devastating defeat. Fremantle were next. Close finish again, but the Dockers prevailed. The Giants were next. 25-point lead going into the last quarter, but yet another close game resulted in the Tigers' loss. Richmond in trouble. What if I went back in time and told you they would finish 3rd, 2 points behind the leaders? You'd think I was crazy. They picked it up after round 10, a victory over Essendon and North Melbourne. Some momentum stopped after a bye round by an informed Swans. The Tigers once led by 36 points, but still bottled it at the end. Another close game, another loss. They had to fix this problem. And they did. A victory over Carlton was followed by an impressive performance against Port Adelaide. They beat the Saints, the Lions, revenge on the Giants and Gold Coast. Could the improved Hawks stop them? Nope, not even close. The Tigers ending Hawks' chances of a finals place. But Geelong came along, a victory for them. Richmond would have their chance for revenge eventually. A win over Fremantle and St Kilda, ending the Saints' chances of a finals place in round 23. A 3rd place finish, very impressive. Were they ready for the finals? Ask Geelong.
They've got the numbers, the Tigers. Asprey getting back, gets some shield. Now that's a 50-50 maybe. Stewart v Martin. Dusty. Oh, Dusty. That is classic Dusty. Fended off, runs away, bursts down the wing, kicks to half forward. Revolt did well, gives it a skid. Have a look at this. What a goal. Martin to Revolt.
Did well. They slide in every direction. He's got this online. Britt's going to mark, turn and goal. Talk about class of Dusty.
A dominant performance by the Tigers, showing that they really could perform in the finals. A prelim place just like the Crows, facing off against the Giants once again. 90,000 Richmond fans, a roaring MCG.
Rioli pressed here, back to Rioli. What can he do? Runs to 50. Looks pretty good off the boot from Rioli. Look great off the boot. Giants at the back. McIntosh handballed into the face of Castagna. Wilson, his clearing kick didn't go far. Castagna, Lambert, they're still in here. Rioli for his 3rd. For his 3rd. He's got the name and he's got the finish. Handball from Edwards was really good. Castagna to Rioli for goal number 4. Rioli's kick 4.
Now they're in the final, facing off against the very best team. Walker, Betts, Sloan and more. A real force, a lot of shooting power. Can Tigers win? They got Rance, Martin and many more. Even Daniel Rioli, what a star. 4 goals in the prelim, Cyril would be proud. 10 AFL premierships for the Tigers, but not one since 1980. 1982 was the last time they reached the final, 35 years ago. The Crows did it more recently, 97 and 98, their only 2 premierships. 19 years ago their last, the first time they'll ever meet in the grand final. None of the players involved have experienced one. Something's gotta give. The grand final awaits. The mighty Crows take on the roaring Tigers for the biggest prize. Will Adelaide reign victorious after a dominant season, or will the Tigers pull it off? I guess we'll find out very soon.